Keith, can you talk about the rotator?
If he's still there.
Yeah.
I can't tell because the camera resolution is like finger paint.
Yeah.
Well, you've caught me a little bit
And I can't hear him.
You caught me behind the 8 ball on that one. There was a request that somebody look into various rotators. What's available for our antennas. And I did that and put together sort of a white paper, sent it to Paul and other people. And I guess the short story on that one is that I think one of the things we have to look at is how we're actually gripping the main mast to rotate it. That seems to be the weak point with what we've got, not so much the rotators. If we were going to replace rotators, we're not really going to, doesn't look like we're going to go too far from where we are now, unless you want to pay military type money for them. So it's sort of open for discussion. I think, Paul, you wanted to put together a little group to go through it. And
yeah, I think we should definitely have a committee that that works on this, and
I mean,
those who are interested can get involved.
What happened to the prop motor that we got for the
it's still in the
DC3?
back.
Okay. And the guy who was going to refurbish this has just disappeared off the face of the earth?
Basically, he hasn't gotten back to me
Okay.
yet.
Is there, I mean, we're not Mr. Dumas here. I think we could probably figure out how to do it ourselves. And why do we need him?
Because he's got all the experience in his
I
work.
got that.
Is outstanding.
Yes, but he's outstanding by himself in a field we
Somewhere.
have nowhere where he is.
But a prop pitch is not rocket science. It's basically electromechanical, right?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
strip it down, see what's weak,
Yeah.
fix it, and put it together.
Now, something tells me Paul Wagner has experience with electromechanical systems.
Yes, yeah.
Keep
Does
in
he
mind,
does he
On
do like
occasion.
does he do
keep in
steering
mind that the
system for ships?
rotator, you have to think about the whole thing as a system.
No, I got that.
Because if we have to jack the antennas up to get room to put something like a prop pitch in, plus its mount, which is the type of mount that I'm suggesting,
Yes.
massive,
Yeah,
that whole system, we could easily run into problems with how much we can jack things up and stuff like that.
well, we
So
may not have to jack it up. How about if we lower the plate that actually holds that from underneath? You don't have to jack
That's
anything.
not easy because there's
Yeah.
a place to
what
let
I'm
out.
getting at is that this is why you have a discussion about
Yeah,
it. You take all
exactly.
of these things into
Yeah.
consideration.
Let's
It's
do
not-
that.
I don't think it's right to just say, oh, this is the chosen rotator, we're gonna use that. I think you have to look at the whole thing.
Yeah, well, we should do that.
How do you feel about spearheading that, Keith?
I don't mind.
Okay. Thank you, Keith.
We need,
I'm an avionics engineer. I'll just throw that out there. If you're talking DC3 prop rotators and shit like that, I worked on twin otters and that kind of stuff.
there you
so-
go. You're on the committee.
Nice.
Well, let's break it down. If we have the prop pitch. There's no secret to what he does with it to make it work for a rotator. And if we did that part of it, even if we didn't use it, it would be something that we could sell to somebody else. Prop pitch rotators are not cheap when they're rebuilt. I can't remember what the price was now, but it was in the multiple thousands, right?
That's correct.
By the time we got finished with it. So if you want to look at it and as I say, you see whether you think it's worth doing.
If I can help, I know some guys too.
Yeah.
There you go.
So if we can
Fair
come up
enough.
I'm
with
a realtor now, but I used to be an aircraft engineer.
So what I suggest is take a look at, I think if you look up prop pitch rotators, amateur prop pitch rotators, he'll send you right to his site. And he's not shy about what he does and how he does it.
Yeah.
And then you can decide whether that's something that you think you want.
And we have one.
We have it.
It was from the DC3.
Yeah.
if we come up with something concrete and we
It's-
realize that we need to fund it, I think this might be actually a very good application of a grant, like a gaming grant or the spirit of equipment grant.
Well, particularly if you wanted to do, if you came to the conclusion you're gonna do a full set or something.
Right.
But, I do think this is something where you sit down and you go through it and come up with the best solution
Yes.
considering everything. I mean, I was fudging in that report about, you know, how much money did you really wanna spend?
Yeah.
Yes.
There's what I wanna
Yeah,
spend,
yeah.
but, you know, other people want to spend, and it might not be the same.
And
Cool.
we could build some pretty skookum stuff in our machine shop,
We
because
have-
we have Mr. Skookum,
We have technology.
you know, we have technology.
That's very good. Okay, thank you. Any other new business? Alessandro?
I set it up SDR is the receiver on TS 590. So I just need help to set it up that radio game. Maybe you give you how to control the 590 Campbell, or who did that one again?
Well, yes,
We should have the cable to car control. Anyway,
There should be one somewhere. I mean, it's USB, right? It's just USB.
USB, basically they have, I don't know if Molex or whatever connector behind the radio at the bottom. It's ours.
No, it's a USB.
Yeah.
It's a USB connection.
We were pack controlling.
USB, they have a chip inside.
Yeah, I'm sure, pretty sure it was all USB cat control.
Yeah, no, you just do everything in the car.
And USB for the sound card as well.
So it's all there, but, I mean, we've been using cat control with M1MM forever.
Yeah. So some card is not required because the one is not
What you're probably running into is you're trying to control two things at once off of the same cat control line, and that's a little bit more interesting, but you can do it.
I don't know, we're gonna figure it out. Probably need, I don't know, virtual ports and split, whatever.
How are
We're gonna
things
figure it out.
coming along with the automation of the patch panel?
I guess Ian can address that, so he wants to.
Wayne, can you repeat your question?
Hold on. Unmute.
I'm sorry, I can't hear.
Yep, how are things coming along with the automation of the patch panel?
Okay, automation of the patch panel. Put me back on mute there, Paul, thank you. Are you on mute?
I was.
There we go. We gotta figure that out because it's brutal for anybody remote here. The patch bay automation, so, Don, I don't think Don is there tonight, I didn't hear from him, but, Don was gonna be working on the switches, the 10 to 1 switches that we need. We need many of those 10 to 1 switches. I don't have an update from him on the progress of that. Last I talked to him, he was still at like PCB parts design and ordering. Right, so this stuff is all available commercially, as it's been laid out before, and so we could go do that route too if we wanted to. I wanted to give Don the ability or the option to homebrew this so that we can make the switches a little bit less cost. The actual station control software and hardware to do all the radio networking and everything else, that is a solution likely from Microham, and particularly their Station Master Deluxe platform, which is the best that I can see, provides the most amount of configuration for radio integration, and it would do what Alessandra's talking about there with the, one-to-many cat breakouts and stuff like that. So that's my update on that. Over.
Roger,
Since I have to
copy
mute
that.
it, I have to mute it is half duplex, so.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, that answers your question.
That answered the question.
Any other questions or new business?
Question.
Gabe?
When we go over out this wall to the repeater,
Controller, there's no controller
Yeah.
in board for that, so, I think I'm gonna be parting with cash to buy, a Daniels compatible, Raspberry Pi based controller. And what I'm waiting on is confirmation from the city that we can get, it network. So we have access to it via internet.
okay.
That way we have a lot of control, like we have control over it on the back end, we can upgrade,
Yeah,
software, upgrade sounds,
Yeah.
et cetera, that are
it'll give us IRLP.
You can do IRLP,
Oh,
That would be nice.
so
Yeah,
Echolink, et cetera.
Sweet.
So that's
in the white.
what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
bottom line.
Do we have a time frame?
March-ish. We're saying that?
The Ides of March.
I'm not
Nobody's going to
pushing.
work in March.
I haven't been pushing hard yet on Greg on that, but I'll be asking Greg again. And we can't actually touch that repeater.
Yeah, yeah.
That's Dirk. All Dirk he has to do that. So we have to get his time and everything. And I think the city pays for all that, so we got to work through
Yeah.
all But that's
Keep
the
the
plan.
ball rolling, 'cause-
Well, yeah, for sure, and Greg knows it's required because it's required by law to identify,
Yeah.
and so that's a pretty easy justification for getting this done.
And with the Raspberry, it's just a plug and play for the most part.
Yep.
Because we can set it all up here.
There's a nice
and
little
just plug
image,
it
you
in.
just put it on a card and
Yeah.
you stick it in and you're done, right? So it's super easy.
Yeah. To give a whole new,
And that's a rack mount unit.
As I recall, it somehow plugs in the back plane of the Daniels, so.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I think it integrates in the Daniels repeater itself.
Yep.
Paul,
Yep.
seeing as how you stuck me with the rotators.
Uh-oh, I've like,
So anybody who's interested in, I guess, seeing the report that I did, so that we're all on at least the same starting point.
yeah.
If you want to give me your email, I'll make sure that you get a copy.
Okay.
I think, is there any reason we can't just put it on the broad mailing list? Being seven
Well, that's up to
SCC?
you.
I'd say everything I saw there was fine for the general mailing list.
So just put it out on.
Put it up there.
Put it down right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
It'd be happening as
Okay, I
we
feel
speak.
like we're almost at the end of the meeting. Is there any other?
Just want to say,
Steve?
I don't know if we're uploading any of our contacts to other people or responding ever. So, if a logbook of the world or anything like that, so it'd be nice if we could,
We never got that solved.
no, we never got that solved, so I thought Paul was the holder, was Paul the holder of
Yeah,
the?
because the station call sign is under Paul's name, right?
Yes.
So we should schedule a time to come here with your computer and get the key pair generated and the certificate issued.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I think it's kind of, the spirit of it is we're supposed to at least acknowledge some of these folks who,
Can we just do that in QRZ though? Like, why do we need to do?
well,
acknowledge
anyway,
that?
we can, but we're not doing any acknowledgement, I don't think.
I mean, because right now we can just do it with QRZ. Zed, pardon me, I'm Canada. Zed's my favorite. Zed's
Okay.
the top is my favorite band.
I don't know how you do it, but can you? They have a,
It's just a web page. You don't, isn't it? I don't do a lot of QSLs through
I'll take a look.
QRZ, but
No, well, I think you should be doing it on Upload of the World.
you should. Okay, then let's. Paul, I'm happy to whenever you have time we can.
Yeah, on occasion I'll come and
Okay.
You'll probably have to send a copy of the license to you overall. Just be aware of
I
that.
think he's done that. It's just the generating the key pair and getting it signed part that was challenging. No problem. You can talk to me.
Just throw us your credit card.
Yeah.
We're glad to take it.
Sorry. Just give us money and that's it's done.
It happens just like
Wash your
that.
hands of it.
Cash.
Cash is always accepted.
Yeah. Cash is still king.
So I guess then welcome.
Actually, yeah.
Welcome
so,
aboard.
Yeah, there's quite a few new faces here now, so, after the meeting, which will be very shortly, please stick around, just,
Yeah.
say hi to others, you know, I'm Richard, I'm the current secretary, Paul, president currently, there's, Phil, who's our vice president, Ian, who's our treasurer, and we have several directors on up here, so say hi, if you're new here.
Cool.
Please stick around, say hi and
It's a
see
good
what's here, and
experience.
we'll take all your cash.
Okay. And eat.
Yeah. These are actually very cheap.
Question for Ian before we hang it up here. What time is it and how's the weather over there? Over.
It's, what is it now? 5:45 in the morning?
How's the weather?